What's up, guys? My name is JDCook5 and welcome back to an episode of the FC25 Tenerife Career Mode. Before we do get into this episode, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Why would you want to miss a video? I really appreciate your support on the recent videos as of late, but so many of you are still not subscribed to the channel. So if you get a chance, it's completely free to do so. Hit that red button and it'll be much appreciated. As you can see, we start off the episode by tying up a contract for Leon, a player that hasn't really featured this much this season and probably won't continue to do so, but now we've got to that point in January, he could have easily gone on a free. So I thought it was wise to get him signed up, get the deal done, and then we can evaluate his contract at the end of the season. The form has been pretty good as of late. We're still looking to continue that, and we face previous La Liga 2 side Real Zaragoza. Looking forward to this one. Managon in goal, back four of Melo, Palacio, Spidiez and Rodriguez, Liso, Ruiz, Rig and Herrera, Alvarez just ahead, and who else but Geraldo Becker as the lone striker. The opposition haven't really been doing that well at the moment, pretty much sitting at the bottom three. They're going to be looking for a result to get themselves out of that position, and we're going to be looking at a result to keep us in the position that we are currently in, because we're doing pretty well, I have to say. And we're looking for a quick start in this tie here as Rig looks to intercept the ball in the middle of the play there, as you can see, and he does well in the end finding the play. He finds Alvarez on the right hand side, and this could be a quick start to the game. It's Becker, and that is a super save from the keeper, putting out for a corner kick. Great pressure early on in the five there, as you can see, as Ruiz steps over the corner. Great opportunity from the corner as he steps over the corner. He whips it in. It's Becker, and no one was beating him to that, and it's Tenerife that take the lead. It's Tenerife 1, Zaragoza 0. Really, really good goal, to be honest, and we don't really score a lot from corners, so when we do, I'm very happy that we have. It feels like a bit of a training ground kind of drill in more than anything, but I'm really, really happy to get a very quick start in this tie and get ourselves an early goal. We haven't really scored that many early goals, in fairness, and if we do see an early goal in our games, it's normally when we've conceded one, so it's nice to be on the other end of that this particular occasion and get a vital goal to put us ahead in this tie. It's always a bit tricky playing the lower table sides, and you say why, because it's the fact that I feel like they've got more to fight for more than anything, and it's just, yeah, I really feel that they kind of have that system of parking the bus, trying to settle for a point, but we're going to try and see if we can make a difference in this tie, being 1-0 up already. Alvarez finds Herrera on the right hand side. He looks to skip in on the left, and I have to mention this, and I'm not too sure if people are in agreement with this, but I will keep him for January, but in terms of the actual season going ahead and next season, I think Cesar Herrera might just be out the door. And that's a decent save from Malagon there, as you can see, and a really, really good moment for Real Zaragoza, as they can't really seem to do anything, going out for a corner kick in the end. Going back to the situation that I mentioned, I just don't think he offers enough. I don't think he scores enough. I don't think he assists enough. I just don't think he's that sort of player that's going to develop on that right-hand side as much as we want him to. So I'm going to be looking at the right-hand side in the summer, but we've still got a fair while to that, so he could change my mind. But at the moment, I'm still very certain on that being the case. But I'm willing to give him to the end of the season and see what we can do from there on point, because I feel like it's a little bit pointless signing players in January, because it just never seems to have enough time to really get going. Hence the performances of Adrian Lisa. I know he's kind of dipped in form again, but we're definitely going to see the better of him soon, I'd like to think anyway. Going back into this game now, off topic and going to on topic, 34 minutes into the tie, we turn to some defending here. As you can see, Spidias struggles to get the ball clear originally. They goes back to the right hand side, and Melo forced into a decent interception, moving it out for a corner kick. The opposition haven't really poised too much for it, but they could through from the corner, as the corner is whipped in there, struggled to clear it as it falls out to an opposition teammate there. As you can see, it's a great chance, and Malagon with a top save, and probably the best save of the half, in fairness, because that was really, really good from himself. Really didn't expect him to save it, but a great save nevertheless. And into the second half we now go there. As you can see, we've still got a 1-0 lead. I'm never a big fan of 1-0 leads, it has to be said, because everything can just change in a flash. So we're going to be looking for a second, that is for sure, but we're looking to do some defending here as they come out the blocks really fast in the second half. Palmer looks to dive down the left hand side. He does really well at the same time. Rodriguez doesn't like the look of that whatsoever. He goes in for the challenge and he gets the man, and the referee offers a yellow card, and it's plain and simply a yellow. There's no arguing on that particular occasion. So we make some substitutions. Herrera and Rig off, Cruz and Diarra on there, as we look to be able to change up our midfield and attacking options. And they've got a great chance from the free kick. If the ball is whipped in here, we could have a great kind of opportunity, but a decent save from Malagon there, not really tested whatsoever, and he looks to throw it out straight to Alvarez. He nods it onto Diarra. Diarra could set his man up here as Alvarez is 2-on-1, but he's got pace to get into the gap and get past him. He's using all all of his strength there. He's got players alongside him, and he's taking it upon himself, and Alvarez has got the goal. It's Tenerife 2, Real Zaragoza 0, and we have got the big lead that we need. That little bit of a gap, that 2-goal cushion that we really could have done for, and there it is there, as you can see. And what a moment that is from Alvarez, going from one end of the field to the other to be able to get the goal. Diarra's only been on the pitch a matter of seconds, and he's already managed to conjure up an assist. So a good start for Diarra in this half, and a very good goal from Alvarez, and that gives us a little bit more of a cushion going into this game, knowing that it's going to be a tough rest of the game, because it's still going to come at us, I believe, and they're still going to try for our first goal in this tie. 15 minutes left on the clock here. Borge finds his team out on the right hand side with an opportunity to get the ball into the air and cause a threat here, and he does. He finds Moya, and it was a really good ball, it has to be said. Another chance here for Sands, and Sands has taken his chance, and it's Tenerife 2, Real Zaragoza 1 there, as you can see. And they've got themselves back into the game. Whether it's going to be enough to be able to get an equaliser, I'm not too sure, but they are back into it, and they've got a foot in this game. Whether they can make the difference is another thing as we get things kicked off here. Alvarez finds his teammate Cruz on the right hand side, Becker in support at the same time, and Becker is found. A lovely ball to Becker, and the post denies him to be able to finish the game up, but what an opportunity. But unfortunately it was very unlucky with the post denying him on that particular occasion. With 9 or so minutes left in this game, with the additional in mind, Palmer picks it out on the left hand side. This is a good chance for them to get forward and create an opportunity, but the corner kick has been conceded from Rodriguez as a decent block was made. Quick substitution to be made there, as you can see, as Ackman will come onto the field for Ruiz to be able to shore it up in these last 5 minutes or so. And it's going to be a really nervy, edgy. I hate these moments where you're 2-1 up and anything can happen from this corner. Are they going to play it short? Are they going to pump it in? They do play it short. Palmer picks it up there, as you can see, looking to get the challenge straight in so they can't get a ball in, but they have done so, and it's a great chance from Sands, and how he has not converted that one, I am not too sure. Late substitutions there with Alvarez coming off the field for Rob Cameron, as we just kind of waste time more than anything, trying to see the game out, because we've only got 1 minute left on the clock, and they have wasted their opportunity to be able to go forward for the last time, you would think, as Diarra gets into possession there, as you can see. All we realistically have to do is just hold the ball for the final few minutes, and the game is ours. Ball into the area there, as you can see, as Cameron picks it up. It's a great opportunity denied from the keeper. I thought we might be able to snatch one right at the end. +2 on the additional, as the keeper doesn't really seem to get it out quick enough. He does play the ball out there. We win the header initially. We try and push them in their own half, so the referee blows the whistle, and the whistle has been blown. A full time here, and it is Tenerife 2, Real Zaragoza 0. Really, really happy with that particular performance. It wasn't the best, don't get me wrong, but we're against a team that's fighting for as many points as they can possibly get at this moment in time. We maintain our form, which is really positive to see, and it puts us in a really good position starting off the episode with a decent win, thanks to the goals from Gerardo Becker and also Carlos Alvarez. So really, really happy with that one, but we now turn our attention to cup action, and we've done pretty well. This time we face a La Liga side, Mallorca. Looking forward to this particular tie. I don't think we've actually played them yet this season, and I feel like it's going to be an interesting tie. It's one of those where we were looking to go on a cup run. We've kind of familiarised ourselves with a decent cup run last season. We weren't able to be successful in the end, but if we were to win this particular tie, we would reach the quarterfinals, so we would get that ever so step closer, which would be very, very nice. Big changes: Carrasco in goal, Medrano, Kouassi, Vasquez and Mikic as your back four. Moving forward to the midfield there, we've got Cruz, Dyer, we've got Ackman, Guerrero, Pereira and Sen Hadji as the lone striker. Big changes, but as I mentioned, we've got a cup team and we've got a league team, and if I feel like it's foreseeable to play the cup team, I would definitely will to give them minutes. 12 minutes into the game, we're just getting familiar with it, in fairness. I've always felt like as much as we've got a solid cup team, it's hard when you make changes and you've got players that are on less sharpness, something that's not really used to in terms of the system. You've got obviously weaker players, but Dyer makes a really good interception up the field there, as you can see. Sen Hadji gets on the ball finding Dyer, and he could offload it to Pereira, and he definitely does that. He's 1-on-1, it's Pereira, and he gets the goal. A quick start in this tie once again there. Tenerife 1 and Mallorca 0, and Dylan Pereira gets himself on the score sheet. I thought he had a great end to the season last season. Obviously we haven't been to be able to see him as much due to the availability of other players and obviously the signings that we've made and so on, but he's still making his mark on this side, and that was a very good interception deep up the field there thanks to Keanu Dyer, and he was also able to get the assist there from a Dylan Pereira goal. Easy finish on 1-on-1 from the keeper, slotting it past him into the bottom corner, and that is a superb finish. Really, really happy with that particular one, and that is a good start to this tie, you have to say, as we continue on. And Mallorca get get themselves kicked off there for another time in this tie, knowing we've made a quick start. They've definitely still got time to get themselves back into the fixture. It's just whether they can there. As you can see, Mori picking it out on the right hand side to be able to stride forward and create something. He finds a Sanso there as Medrano tries to get by. He can't really do so, but it's a decent header, and Carrasco makes a simple save. 24 minutes into the tie, things have slowed down a little bit for us after that first goal from Dylan Pereira, trying to see if we can still kind of get a feel for the game and some kind of set up a decent kind of formation in this side where we can kind of move forward and so on. But a decent bit of defensive work from Guerrero on the left hand side as Sen Hadji in support at the same time. He looks to find the runner and he definitely finds him. It's Sen Hadji. He takes it round the defender, and that is a simple save made from the keeper there as they look to be able to get the ball clear and get rid of that bit of possession for themselves there. As you can see, they put it down the left hand side onto Navarro, but that's a super challenge from Cruz, and it goes out for a throw in. 35 minutes in this time. We've had a few chances now looking to get a second goal in this game, but Mallorca are also looking to get themselves back into the game. I don't feel like they've played badly. I just don't feel like they've offered enough to realistically say they're worthy of an equalising goal, but they're still on the run, as you can see, looking to do something in the middle of the field, trying to chase them down, but it's harder said than done. As a lovely turn, as you can see, Mallorca finds it in a decent bit of space there. Navarro now, it's a great opportunity, but it's straight at Carrasco, and he's not going to be challenged on any means whatsoever. And into the second half we now go, looking for a quick start on the second here as Akman chases down his man. He's just so close to getting towards him, but he couldn't do so eventually. As you can see, Mallorca striding forward. Pratt's on the ball for Mallorca, many on the left hand side, many on the right there, but they've chosen the opportunity to play it down the middle there, as you can see. So compact in that point in time, so it's hard to be able to pick the passes and pick the runs, but Asanso picks it out on the right hand side after a lovely turn fast. Medrano can't seem to latch onto the ball there as the ball is whipped into the air, and it's a great header, and unfortunately it's a great goal. Tenerife 1, Mallorca 1, and the keeper could have done so much better, but the power from the header was sublime, and there was no stopping that from the defenders whatsoever as the ball is whipped into the area there, as you can see. Great delivery, it has to be said. He latches onto it after not really being challenged for the header, and Carrasco somewhat fumbles it into the back of the net. Originally it looked like a superb goal, but when you slow it down, Carrasco could have easily have caught that one. Seems to be the power was just too much for him, and we are now level in this time. Mallorca haven't done too much to get an equaliser, but they'll definitely be happy with their efforts, that's for sure. As Pratt's on the ball, he finds a Sanso on the right hand side, many an opportunity there as Dorada picks it out in the middle. Good interception from Dyer as he finds his teammate. Now Pereira on the ball, not many in support, so he takes it upon himself, and that's a poor challenge from whoever that was. I'm not too sure, but he will be issued a yellow card, the first yellow of the game, as Sergi Dada is into the books. I'm just saying this though, if I committed that challenge, I reckon that's a red card. I've just never understood it for the AI, how they hand out red cards so easily for ourselves, but not for the AI. Short free kick taken to Keanu Dyer, he plays it straight to Dylan Pereira. Pereira finds a ball to Sen Hadji, he heads it, great save, it's a rebound, surely, he latches onto it, and finally he gets his goal. It's Tenerife 2, Mallorca 1, and Yanis Sen Hadji with the goal there as he does a bit of a funky move in front of the camera. Really happy with that effort, and he hasn't really done as much as what I would have liked to have seen this season, but he has got himself on the score sheet. Lovely quick free kick taken originally there as the ball was pumped into the air from Dylan Pereira. Unlucky with the original attempt from the header, and I wasn't too sure if he was able to latch onto the final ball and get his goal, but he has been able to do so, and there's a fist bump in the air from the boss man there, as you can see. 20 minutes left in the time. We're 20 minutes away from getting ourselves into the quarter-finals, and that'd be a great place to be at this stage of the season. As ball played into the area, Prats picks it up, Vasquez has his work cut out, it's a ball in there, and that is a super save from Carrasco. He should have saved the original one, but that is a super save. 4 changes made there, as you can see. I'll let you assess them on the screen, trying to change up the defensive midfield and attacking options of our game, knowing that we haven't got much time left. There's plenty of players on low stamina, so we just want to freshen up the field and get this done and dusted. As you can see, ball whipped into the air from Mallorca though, and that is a superb effort from the bicycle kick, but not to be converted on this particular occasion, as goal kick looks to be taken straight away short. Kouassi picks it up to Medrano on the left hand side, playing it in the middle there. As you can see, Rob Cameron gets his first touches, and so does Moreno. Great battling to get past the defenders as he shrugs the defender off there as they're tugging on his shirt, and he finds himself in a great position. It's Moreno now. He could get the shot off. He definitely does, but not enough to trouble the keeper on that particular occasion as it goes out for a throw. And we're in the 90 though, +2 on the clock. Will this be it for Mallorca? Will Tenerife book a place in the quarter-final? One last attack you may see as Asano picks it out on the right hand side. Medrano with a super challenge. He looks to clear it. It goes out for a throw-in and the referee has seen enough. Full-time whistle in the Copa de España and it's Tenerife 2, Mallorca 1. 2 wins out of 2 in this particular episode and we've booked ourselves a place in the quarter-final. Wouldn't say it was the best performance once again, but we've got a result, completely the same result as last game. But we'll take it at the end of the day. I'm very happy that we've been able to at least get over the line with the changes that we've made against a La Liga side, bearing in mind. So we definitely ran the risk of doing so, but it's definitely worked in our favour massively there. As you can see in terms of the results, Celta Vigo and Atletico Madrid both knocked out. So 2 big teams knocked out of the competition, but we still have the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona lingering, so it's going to be a tough one. Are we going to meet them at the end, or will we get them in the next round? I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait for that moment in time because we do have some more games in La Liga. Firstly, we do have a simulation game as we face Leganés there as we get a 1-0 victory. In the previous tie, we were actually having a draw, I'm pretty sure, but this time we do get the victory. Spiliers getting a goal in the 2nd minute and Herrera unfortunately missing out on a penalty. Really unfortunate, but at least we was able to get a goal and get that one done and dusted. Here we have the final game that we are playing in the episode with one more simulation game to follow as we face Sevilla. Last time out we did get a draw. This time out we're hoping for a win, but you just never know facing such a strong side against Sevilla. I'd say the calibre of this side is absolutely massive, knowing they've won European competitions over the years and kind of cemented a decent place within Spanish football. But this is the lineup then. Looking forward to this one, as I mentioned, with Malagon in goal as always. Back 4 of Melo, Palacio, Spiliers and Rodriguez. Moving forward, we've got Liso, Ruiz, Rig and Herrera with Alvarez just ahead, and who else but Geraldo Becker as your lone striker. Solid team to face Sevilla on this particular occasion. There's no reason why we shouldn't get the job done. You just never know when you face such a big side. Sevilla get themselves started there, as you can see, as they pass the ball around. Mir picks it up for Sevilla. Straight start being made, but Rig with a good pick up there as an interception was originally made from Ruiz as Alvarez finds Adrian Liso on the left-hand side. Could get the ball pumped into the air, and it could be a great ball if he could do so, but he takes his time. He cuts inside. He finds Rig. It's a great opportunity for Rig, and the keeper denies him on that particular occasion, putting it out for a corner kick. Corner kick taken quickly from Ruiz. Is a great ball in. Becker can't latch onto it, but Alvarez nods it onto Rig. This could be a foul in my opinion, but not to be given there as Sevilla look to go straight on the other end and see what they can do on this particular chance here, as you can see. And this man that's on the ball right now, Peque, was causing so many problems for ourselves in the last game, so I can only expect it in this particular occasion there. As you can see, many balls on the right hand side going to be played out down, especially when you've got Luca Bacchio on the right hand side. He possesses so much pace beyond him, but he can't do anything on that moment in time. He has been stopped as Melo makes a decent challenge and does win the throw in there as he throws it straight to Adrian Liso. Played it into the middle for Chris Rigg, but he can't seem to latch onto it. And now Mir on the ball. A great opportunity for Mir. He skips inside. That's a great save from Malagon. Falls back to Mir though with an opportunity to turn his man, but that's a great chance. And Rigg now finds Herrera on the right hand side. Many in support as Alvarez picks it out in the middle. Now Becker in support also as Alvarez plays him in. Becker's one-on-one with the keeper. If he can convert, this would be special, but it can't. It couldn't be the case there, as you can see, as Marcin Bolka, the former PSG and Chelsea man, making a decent save as he throws it out to his teammate straight away. And Luca Bacchio on the right hand side got many in support, and he's trying to drive forward, finding Jesus Navas. That's not a name I've heard in a while, that's for sure, as Melo looks to deal with it, but Navas getting strong and persistent in the challenge, but Spiliers getting stuck in on this occasion, volleying his man, finding a decent position to find Adrian Liso as he knows the left hand side is free after Jesus trying to kind of go forward on that right hand side. He's got a great opportunity to find Becker. He's found him. He turns his man. He finds Alvarez and he's found the back of the net, and it's Tenerife 1, Sevilla 0. What a great opportunity. What a bit of counter-attacking football, and what a goal scored from Carlos Alvarez. This boy just does never fail to amaze me. He's such a special talent, and I'm so glad we brought him in for Levante. Levante fans knew what was coming to Tenerife, and I don't think that Tenerife knew what was coming to them, because he is such a special talent and he's provided us with so many goals and assists already this season. and he's only going to get better and better. Let's hope for the more of that, that's for sure. Sevilla get themselves kick-started there, as you can see. They're really quick in the passes, if you've not seen originally. They're just so quick in their movement, and they're already in a good position to go forward. Mir looks to find a teammate on the left-hand side, but he fancies Pepe instead there. He finds Mir, and that could have been a great response. Malagon brought into action once again. How he saved that, I am not too sure, but we still are in this tie, and we still are ahead. 28 minutes being played. Melo finds Adrian Liso as he skips past Navas. Great ball, as you can see. Now he's got a chance to get the ball out, but he just doesn't seem to be able to perfect that final pass, shall we say. Really difficult for him to do so, but it will definitely come in time. He's still young. He's still got so much talent behind him, and we're still kind of ready to put the work in, that's for sure. But Sevilla on the counter-attacking options here. Mir finds a decent opportunity. He can't seem to get the ball off him. It's Mir, and it's a corner kick given to Sevilla on this particular occasion, but nothing results in the corner. And it's been a pretty solid half, in fairness. We've received a lot of pressure from the attacking wise from Sevilla, and we're still going to do so here as Pepe picks it up. This is a great opportunity to find Mir, and the Mir has now taken his chance. It's Tenerife 1, Sevilla 1, and I was about to say it's been a great half, but that kind of masks over the fact that that is really unlucky, in fairness. But at the same time, we have conceded so many chances in front of a goal from Rafa Mir, and it was only at that moment in time where he was going to get his goal. Pepe with the assist, Rafa Mir with the goal, and Sevilla are now back into it just on the cusp of half time. Second half commences then. Carlos Alvarez looks to get a second half kind of started nice and quickly as he finds Ruiz in the middle. Adrian Liso in support on the left hand side as he retrieves the ball there, as you can see. Many in support, but he skips inside Jesus Navas. What a ball that is. He looks to find Becker, and he is found, and Becker looks to find the back of the net, but the crossbar denies him. Really unlucky on that particular occasion. Alvarez gets the final shot, but it does go out for a goal kick. Great start to the second half. I have to say that that's kind of given us a little bit more of a confidence and kind of that boost to be able to kind of drive on in the second half and get the goals that are needed. But Sevilla now looking to burst down the left hand side, but Rodriguez put stop to that there, as you can see. He finds Chris Rigg in the middle as he looks to find Cesar Herrera on the right hand side. Been very quiet in this game, but he does find Alvarez. Alvarez over the top to Becker. Can he get this down? Can he get into the back of the net? What a stupid question that would be. It's Tenerife 2, Sevilla 1, and we are in front for another time in this fixture thanks to the efforts of Geraldo Becker. This boy does not stop scoring. Everyone probably thought at the start of the season, why are you signing Becker? He's kind of getting to that certain point now where he's getting a bit older and he's not going to go up in rating, but the experience is what's there, the pace, the finishing, the everything, and he's still got plenty more seasons with Tenerife if he provides games like this, that is for sure. Simple finish, but very effective to get into the original position that he was in, and he finishes it absolutely sublimely. Sevilla get themselves kick-started off there for another time in this fixture as Suso plays the ball to Rafa Mir. They play it so quickly off the kickoff, in fairness, and find themselves in a great position. This could be a chance here as Pepe picks it up there. He tries to get the shot off there, but he can't. Many in support, but they look to go back before they go forward, which is very strange to see, but it might work out in their favour in some way. Juve picks it out on the left-hand side. He could play it down the line, but it's a good decision from Moreta to make the challenge, and it does go out for a throw, and Sofia's still really kind of gone dangerous in this moment as Rafa Mir picks himself out on the left-hand side. Good opportunity here, but Rodriguez with a solid challenge, and it will be a corner kick for Sevilla. They've still got plenty of time in the second half, 57 minutes on the clock, and the ball is whipped into the air. It's a great ball, it has to be said. Spiliers looks to deal with it as Rodriguez picks it up, but So makes a decent interception straight away. Jesus Navas is now Peque. He finds his teammate. That's a great layoff. It's now Mir once again. He could be on for his second goal. He finds it so easy to be able to twist and turn past the defenders, and he has got his second goal. It's Tenerife 2, Sevilla 2, and we find ourselves once again level in this tie. Sevilla not backing down by any stretch, and it's interesting to see, to be honest, because they've got some real fight in the side. The defenders were torn from pillar to post on that particular occasion, and unfortunately we just could not do enough to be able to off-put Rafa Mir and get ourselves that ball away there as we get things kicked off for another time in this tie. 4 goals already as we look to go stride on. Alvarez picks it out on the left-hand side. Good opportunity from the kick-off straight away there, as you can see. Both teams look to be quick off the kick-off. It's very strange to see, but I'll definitely take it if something comes off of it. Rodriguez now on the right-hand side. Ball whipped into the area. It's Becker! couldn't do anything from the header, unfortunately. And substitutions are to be made there as Herrera comes off the field for Cruz. Once again, a lacklustre performance from Herrera, and I'm really struggling to put him in the side, but we'll be persistent and we'll give him to the end of the season, as mentioned at the start of the episode. Cruz brought into action straight away there, as you can see. No foul given from the referees. Rig looked to be brought down, but he does intercept the ball there as he finds Ruiz. He skips past his man, finding Cruz on the right-hand side. Full of energy, he finds Alvarez there, and he makes the run down the right-hand side at the same time, offering support to Alvarez. Straight to Alvarez it goes there, but Alvarez just can't find the final pass to kind of relieve Cruz on the right-hand side. But we're still remaining in possession after a decent bit of defensive work. Alvarez now on the ball. We could make a good pass here. He looks to find his man, but Becker kind of strays offside on that moment in time and is really unlucky not to find him. Still 2-2. We've got 12 minutes left to play in the tie. Can either side get a goal to be able to make the decider? I'm not too sure, but Cruz finds Alvarez. Alvarez finds Becker. Becker's in here. He could find the back of the net, and of course he's going to find the back of the net. 2 goals in this tie for himself. 3 for Tenerife. It's Tenerife 3, Sevilla 2, and Becker fires his side in front once again. Oh, this is unbelievable kind of stuff in this game. 5 goals already. I feel like there's one more to come. I'm not too sure, but a great finish from Becker. A decent assist from Alvarez once again. The two have been an absolute kind of pairing of like the combination and the formation and how it works and everything's just been sublime. Alvarez and Becker just seems to be the perfect combo, and I'm all for it, to be honest, because it's working just like clockwork. 3 minutes left on the clock. Sevilla have got a great chance to get a final goal in this tie to be able to solidify at least a point. So on the ball for Sevilla there as he tries to get forward. Melo with an interception as he finds Rig in the middle. Rig has got plenty of time on his hands, and we're playing it around the back just to kind of waste time more than anything. Ball played out to the left hand side. Adrian Liso puts it down nicely there as he tried to get past Navas, but he just can't seem to do so. And now Suso on the ball on the right hand side there, as you can see Palacio getting into the interception, but it is a poor challenge, unfortunately. Substitutions are getting made for the last 2 minutes just to run down the clock, and this is going to be their last chance from the free kick. Diarra on from Rig, who's had a great bit of play in the midfield, had a few chances, and also has had a great bit of work defensively also. So the last free kick for Sevilla, the last chance for themselves. Ball whipped into the air. It's a deep ball that Malagon collects comfortably, and the full-time whistle has been blown. It's Tenerife 3, Sevilla 2. What a fixture that was, and what a battle between both the sides. I wouldn't say that we would definitely deserve the winners. I just felt like we took the chances when handed to us. Sevilla could have had the game dead and buried, in fairness, with the chances that were displayed on them, but on this particular occasion they weren't able to take the victory, and we were able to do so, and I'm very happy that we have done so, because that is now 4 wins out of the 4 played in this particular tie, including the simulation game. And unfortunately we can't make it 5 out of 5 as we do draw our last simulation game of the episode, with Becker and Adrian Liso getting on the score sheet as we faced Atletico Bilbao. We can't win them all at the end of the day. At least we were able to pick up at least a point, and it was only 2 points dropped, in fairness. But this is going to be the question now. Where are we in the table? Looking down at the bottom, Real Zaragoza still down there, as you can see. Atletico Bilbao still in 18th, which is very surprising to see. Cadiz doing very well in 11th, so a decent performance from themselves this season so far. But looking at the table, we are currently 3rd. That is amazing to see. 3 points off of Barcelona in second. We've played 22, won 12, drawn 8 and lost 2. That's not bad whatsoever. Currently a point ahead of Atletico Madrid and a point ahead of Girona, and 3 points ahead of Villarreal, who are currently sitting in a Conference League place. But there is still plenty of the season to go for as we head into February, but really looking forward to where it will bring, because we are doing absolutely amazing. But this is it for this particular episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe for more content, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.